What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, as you see by the title, we're going to be talking about Eugene and Negan. So, I guess we'll just do it in chronological order. So we'll be talking about, I guess we could talk about either or. Eugene, specifically in season 8, but like, we're talking about things within, a little bit in season 9, and also, season 7, 6, 5, since he was introduced. And then, with Negan, we're kind of only really talking about like a couple things with Negan. So I guess we'll save Negan for last. But Eugene, all right. Basically, this is their side of the story, bro. This is things that kind of just like made me just like shake my head when it came to like Walking Dead fans. So with Eugene, listen, if I'm Eugene, I wouldn't go that far, but like, I was never one of those people before he sabotaged their guns to be like, man, fuck Eugene, man, Eugene, blah, 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 blah. No, bruh. I always looked at it from Eugene's perspective. Now, when I say a little bit of season 9, I already knew when it came to the comics that he was going to be a crucial part when it came to the New Beginning storyline. But so that was kind of the thing that's the only kind of thing that I'm talking about when it pertains to season 9. But if you look at Eugene's side of the story, okay, yeah, he lied about, being a scientist, but he's still a smart individual. And after, basically, he's just looked at as worthless. It's like, okay, you got someone smart, and if you have, like, they looked at him as basically worthless because he's not really out here going in crazy and catching all these bodies, this, that, and the third. But like, he's smart. But if you look at someone like a doctor in the apocalypse, you don't expect them to catch OD bodies. Like, you expect that, okay, we need to protect this individual. Now, granted, we didn't really see a whole lot of his intellect until we got in the New Beginning storyline, but he still showed moments of it. I mean, he made a bullet for Rosita, and that's specifically why I made this video, because he makes a bullet, doesn't want to do it, but basically Rosita damn near forced him to. Honestly, if you Rosita and you gotta make me make a bullet, don't threaten me. You got to, do something, and I got you. I'll suffer the consequences. But gets him to make a bullet, shoots Negan, misses. Well, not really misses, but doesn't catch the body, and then goes to free Eugene. But when Eugene's in that situation, he's getting told that he's worthless all the time. No one in the Alexandria like shows him no types of appreciation. He gets into Negan's group. Negan's like, at first, he's of course, like, basically asserting his dominance, but he's appreciating Eugene's intellect. Then Rosita rescues him, and when he's like hesitant with it, this person died. I think that was when like Sasha got captured for you, and Sasha got captured for you, and this, that, and the third, and you, the only reason I'm taking you is because up here you're a coward. Like, shitting on this man's whole life. like if Rosita did come back looking, if she wasn't played by Christian Serratos, I would never. You could have killed Rosita instantly in All Out War, and I would never have cared. Granted, I think she started looking better when it started getting towards New Beginning, and you know what I'm saying, the Commonwealth, she's looking good. Reaction, you know what I'm saying. Go check the reactions on the channel down below. But then, like, after she says all that, everyone's like, man, forget Eugene, this, that, and the third. I hate him. Listen, I mean, I wouldn't have gone as far to, like, I would have been conflicted. Cause like I wouldn't really say, oh yeah, I like all the other saviors. I gotta do this shit again. I like all the other saviors, but if you think I'm about to die for people calling me worthless and saying I ain't shit, now if I could save, you know what I'm saying? Well, you still had your little situation with Dwight. But if I could have saved, you know what I'm saying, Negan, what was his name? Gavin. What was the other game? Was it Brienne or Brianna or the other lieutenant? The only female lieutenant Negan had. We gonna get to that in a second when we get the Negan storyline. But yeah, we gonna turn. But basically some of this, you know, mostly people who are higher up were, you know, decent people. You had your, you know what I'm saying, your Simons, no sir. And from the survivor's point of view, Dwight. But, you know what I'm saying. So, if a lot of the lower tier saviors were, you know, better people, then it's no discussion. Rick's group, you're getting murked. But since a lot of the, you know what I'm saying, if there was more Gavins and Negans and, depending on your point of view, Dwight's, and I forgot the other shorty, I don't remember her name, more saviors like that either was just not really antagonists, they were just kind of there or following orders, or they were doing things a certain way for the betterment of their group instead of just being absolute dicks, then okay, yeah, Rick group, you're getting murked out. Excuse me, you're getting murked. But I was never, I hate Eugene. Even if I didn't know what was coming up, I'll be like, why the fuck are y'all talking to him like that? Like, you would think if he made you a bullet, he can make the saviors bullets, and if he doesn't feel value there, it's like if you're working for two companies. Your first company, you've been there longest, so you got loyalty to them to a certain extent. But then, you suck. You're garbage, and you know, we're all cool with this person over there. You only have one job, and if we didn't need you for this job, we would kill you or no, well, if we're talking about work, we would fire you or whatever. And then you go to another company, and that company, because Eugene was held to higher regard because of his intellect when it comes to Negan. So that's kind of like going into like a company, and like you got like you're not CEO or vice president, but you're like, you know, like right around that area, right a little below, and there's people behind you, underneath you who are, you know, worse than the people that you used to work with. But this new company, they actually value you. So that's when it came to Eugene. Now when it comes to Negan, this was something that, like, now the word, I don't think they use this word. I'm trying to think of. Okay, all right. Basically, people were saying and this is not talking about. We can still make the little argument of Negan being fair when it came to Rick's group. I honestly think he was. The only thing that if it was me in that position, I wouldn't have fucking laughed. But other than that, everything he did showed you, hey, we got the people, we got the numbers. We're not playing games where we could be reasonable, but you're gonna work to build this. You know what I'm saying? Um, Especially with people like Simon under him. I got him on a leash, kind of. Imagine if I wasn't here. Y'all seen what happened. But and then now y'all gotta try to add another character with this Dead City spinoff. Amazon gave me first episode free, so that's all I was getting. Simple. And then I be seeing it in YouTube Shorts. Okay, it's too hot, man. It's too hot. But what I'm talking about is the controversy. Yo, this shit is annoying, bruh. This shit is so annoying. When you turn on the car, it doesn't matter what you're trying to do. It's just like play music, and I'm like, nigga, I didn't fucking tell you to play music. Sometimes I'll literally press it, it'll stop and go again. Like, nah, you don't want to pause, bro. Pause my song, bro. But like it literally turned off my recording to start playing some shit. But so this is this controversy was right around a time when Dave, when we had the little Dave situation, he got killed, and it was like, oh, it's hypocritical because Negan's a rapist. You know, we got saying you can't actually say the word on YouTube. Shit. But if you just look at the situation, all right. We're just gonna say her name is Brienne because I can't remember her name. It was like, I feel like it started with a B or a D. I can't remember. Y'all know the little shorty I'm talking about. But basically they're saying because of his wives. And I was like, it's not like he said, you're my wife's and you gotta get down and you gotta, like, no, he's not saying that. Literally, you, like, bruh, it's basically just a title. The only thing is, if you're in a relationship, or yeah, if you were in a relationship, like, the only situation where it's a little iffy was Dwight and Sherry, but we'll just use them for an example. If you're in a relationship, Dwight can't mess with Sherry anymore. That's the only thing. You can't fuck with other guys. He's not commanding you to fuck him. You can fuck him if you want. Now, it might be, there might be some text in the comics that I don't remember. I didn't read every single panel 30,000 times. So there might be a panel that I'm like, oh, yeah, that's tough. Because basically they were saying because one of Negan's no rules is no grape. So he literally gives them a choice, and you can't even say, because someone tried to I think someone said it in the comment section of a video one time, and it was like, he's either giving them a choice to be his sex slave or be a work slave. Are you retarded? Bruh, you can work in the, like, it's classes. It's like there's classes in every single thing, bruh. The lower class, they're gonna be working their ass off. You don't want to do that? You can contribute another way. If you have the intellect like Eugene, you're gonna be in a position like Eugene. If you're a good soldier, or I guess we'll just say lieutenant because that's what they called him. Like, we're just gonna say Brienne because I don't remember her name. then you'll be in that higher position. Or you can skip all of that. You don't have to do anything. Just you get to look pretty, drink while everyone is like trying to work to get something. You get the drink for free. Just be his wife. You don't even like, even if like you could go however many years and not even fuck him. He's not gonna say, hey, come here, sex now. So I never got that. I get it now, cause how the world is now. People try to look at certain things like that never happened, isn't happening, and all right. People who are like conquerors, kings, or whatever the hell, had multiple women, whether it was wives, concubines, maybe they had a little side ting, and like maybe we was messing around for a month or two or something. Because in the comics, it's different. It's not the situation with Sherry and the. I don't like Sherry in the show or okay, let me rephrase that. I don't like Sherry in Fear the Walking Dead. Fuck that bitch. Fear the Walking Dead's reaction to the main channel description down below. But Sherry in the comics, bruh, it was basically stated, I don't remember if it was vividly stated or like hinted to or alluded to, that she wanted to be with Negan and like didn't care about Dwight after the fact. Like they're like totally different characters. They're both bitches, but it's pick your poison with those. So that was the situation when it came down to Negan, with people trying to say, oh, he forces them to be their wives. No, you have a choice. You want to be a good soldier and be higher up in the ranks? Cool. You could just be a regular. You're not going to be a freeloader. It is what it is. You could be working in the factory. You could be a doctor. Or you could be the wife. You can sit around, just chill. You chilling. It's the apocalypse and you get to chill. Bruh. People ask for that life. People ask for that life in real life. A motherfucker probably watching this video at home on the couch drinking like these. You get to do that. Bitches be on YouTube doing get ready with me tutorials, or I don't even think those go together. But let's just say get ready with me. You're not going anywhere. You're not going nowhere. You're doing a get ready. You're turning off the video and you're taking the makeup off. But you get to do that in the apocalypse. But it's a bad deal, and Negan's this, that, and the third. Cause that's like the only thing that if someone was to watch the whole series through, that like if they had to make a note with something, like for instance, Negan's this, and then he'll do something in season 10 or 11. Okay, yeah, we can't really forgive him, but like we understand why he did X, Y, Z. This is the only thing that people. This is the only thing that people really kind of can look at the whole timeline of Negan and be like, no to that one. Now people still, oh, we don't forgive you for Glenn's death. No one ever says shit about Abraham. Fuck him, I guess. But yes, the only thing that like I said earlier, I wouldn't laugh. In that situation, he did a perfect way of setting it up. Like, you killed motherfuckers in their sleep, this, that, and the third. He killed one of y'all, said, y'all gotta work for me. I wouldn't have laughed. And another thing I wouldn't have done, I wouldn't have laughed, and then when it went to him, like, him collecting the supplies and stuff like that, I would have it as Comic Negan. Because Comic Negan, listen, Jeffrey D. Morgan, he gave a good performance. But bruh, if Jeffrey D. Morgan's in a room and says, give me your shit, bro, if you don't get out my face before you get slapped. But if Comic Negan say, give me your shit, yes sir, like, bro, it was questionable of who could win, Negan or Beta. That's no question in the show. In the show, Beta will massacre Negan. And then when he goes to he actually clears out walkers around their communities. That's why they're, we're called the saviors. And he wasn't, at least to my recollection, he wasn't half is what I say it is, and takes everything. He most definitely did not take their guns. That didn't even make any sense. Oh, collect supplies for me, but y'all can't have any guns? I don't want to kill you people. Just want to make that clear from the get-go. I just want you to die by walkers because you don't have any more guns because I took them all. That did not happen. But those are the... But I'm not really, whether it's comic or TV show storyline, Glenn's death and the wives thing is the only thing people, will have an issue with. And they over pushed his just look up face turn if you don't know what it means. But they over pushed his face turn when it came to the show. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. I just had to vent about that, bro, because when people will make comments about that, when it came to the Dave situation, that's when it was most prominent. And then they talked about it a little when they showed the room of they was all in the pretty little dresses and drinking. I'm like, damn, it's the apocalypse. It don't look like it. Y'all got full makeup on, hair done, nice dress. Meanwhile, Rick outside, all grimy and shit, no pun intended. Daryl hasn't took a shower in damn near 5 seasons. But y'all up there chilling. And put me in that position. All right, no man. Okay, put me in that. Even if it was a man, I ain't gonna have sex. Shit. I mean, I like to contribute. I don't like to freeload anyway, but let's say, because if it's the apocalypse, I'd put myself in, not purposely in danger, but I'd go to try to help the group. But let's say they said, nah, we don't want you to be a soldier, or we don't want you to contribute in any big way. And I have to be, even as a straight male, and they said I have to be a man's husband, and I get to just chill and watch TV in the apocalypse. Nigga, I'm in that bitch chilling like these. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, talk about something. He forced that woman in there. No, he gave them a choice. They said yeah, and then they didn't really specifically state it in the show, but I'm most likely sure. If I don't want to go through. Well, I guess I got nothing to do because my PC is not here right now. But here's just one of the panels right here. If you want, you can pause it and read it. But he says right here, you don't have to be scared. Your position here is completely voluntary. You can go back with Mark and go back to whatever job, blah, blah, blah. And then one of the roles he says, what you can't do is cheat on me. Also, I want to make it clear that he's taking it out on the husband. It's like where he says right here, "I ever hit any of you? Calm the fuck down." He went to Olivia. He said, when they was waiting for Rick, he was like, "If you're up for it, I like to screw your brains out." He didn't say, "Get on the bed, bitch. Take off your clothes. You're gonna be one of my wives." Nah. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Just tell me how right I am. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of all over the place. It was just kind of, I had to talk about it because that was like the third time it was brought up, and so that's why there's so many different things with it. And each time it was brought up, I didn't really have anything. Well, I did, but the Dave situation, I think I was taking a break from a channel that's AFK right now. I think both times, and then this is the only time that I can really talk about it. In the Eugene situation, I talked about it in one of the Walking Dead reactions in the last season. But yeah, thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned for the next one. I think, yeah, next video is when we start getting into talking about some real stuff, giving some advice and shit like that. And I'm out. Peace.